Zherka, I'm lost more than ever. What should I do? There's nothing you can do. You're stuck in your ways. You're mechanically designed to fail in life until you go out in the real world and something happens to you. You get it? Something has to happen to you. Nothing will ever happen if you just stay at home. Nothing. I used to be a really extreme where it's like I didn't believe in anything, like creatine, protein, nothing, just the extreme stuff. But this is going to sound crazy. This is going to make you guys hate me. But I've been a coach before and I've seen better results with men who do 1 gram per pound body weight of protein every day than dudes on gear and on steroids. I've seen dudes in my gym that I trained after lap everyone in the gym, look way better than them, get not stronger because the steroid guys like catch up quick, but I'm saying for appearance, diet is everything, bro. Shower, I don't know about shower. Shower is like, this cold shower phenomenon is so stupid to me. I guess it's good for the mental. Yeah, we're not talking about... Look, I'm not going to lie to you, dude. I could easily sell a course on all this kind of stuff, of my knowledge from my past. But let's be real, guys. One in the chat, if the most boring content on earth is fitness content. Like when streamers say, we're doing a gym stream. Even those YouTube channels that are about bodybuilding that I used to watch all the time, I never realized I wasted my whole life watching dudes do this. How many hours have you spent watching a dude do this with a weight? Meanwhile, there's dudes who like got yachts and fucking Bentleys and fucking Beamers and they're somewhat fit, but they're not that biggest guy on earth. And there's people out there using their minds. And then there's a bodybuilder that's just... And people are like, well, what about Bradley Martin? That's one. What about his whole fan base that work at Taco Bell? Right? A YouTuber's fan base, mine, Bradley's, everyone's works at Taco Bell. You know what I mean? If I could go back in time to 18 years old, let's say, and I was shown a vision of my future, I'd say don't change anything. Maybe less crack, but don't change much. Now, I would change one thing. No young man's going to listen to this, but if 18 to 24, you can figure out the business side of your life, right? And not just one, right? It's got to be something else paying you besides your main, right? It can't just be your main. That's just slow, right? If you figure out the business part, everything else becomes easy. But for some reason, an 18 to 21-year-old kid, 24-year-old kid is obsessed with biceps. They're like obsessed with it. Like it's bigger than... They don't care that they're going to school in $10 sweatpants and they're broke as f*** and they're eating noodles, but they're obsessed with the bicep phenomena. Like, oh, if I have biceps, my life will be fixed. And then, you know, all my buddies got jacked. None of their lives got better. I got jacked. None of my life got better. And then I got super jacked and my life went very high up. But that came with a lot of bad too. That came with a lot of like... Yeah, at that age, you just worry about girls in gym. That's true. How you should always see it is that your soul is a woman that changes depending on who you date or who you're around and all these experiences, right? That's why the Latin word anima meant soul. The male soul is female, believe it or not. That's why you only, if you close your eyes, it's always about a girl. From like that age to, well, some of you guys are 35 and still DMing me about how to get bitches. So I guess it's always there for some of you. Yo, talk about Fuzi snaking Sneeko. Look, I'm not up to speed with all of it. So I have to watch, like we're going to go through it. We're going to watch all the clips, but I don't watch streams. I watch clips on Twitter. I just see the clips. And that's not how you should react to people, because usually some of those clips are like gotchas, right? But I'm not going to lie to you guys. from what I've seen so far, it seems like Fuzi is just manic for no reason. I don't think he has a reason to be manic. Like, I saw a clip where he said, "Oh, I thought we were gonna do something big, Aiden. I don't know, we're just gonna sit in front of a screen on stream." And I'm like, that's what we all do. What the hell? It doesn't always have to be July 15th. Why the new hairline? Well, I was at a wedding off the coast of Europe. And, you know, for years, I've been getting DMs of people saying, you should fix your hairline. You're insecure about your hair. And I'm like, bro, I've been rich for years. Like, I could fix it whenever I want. I'm just not insecure. I like my hair, right? I don't like it when it's greasy and looking like a black guy. But when it looks nice, it looks okay. It looks fine. Like, look, I don't mind this that much. I think that looks like a guy. Right? It's not that bad. That's like what a 30-year-old should look like. And people are going to be shocked when they're like, whoa, with the new hairline, Zherka still wears hats. Yeah, there's a lot of days I work where I don't even shower and I'm all greasy and ugly. And so I just go to work mode. Like, I'm not... I'll say this, bro. If you're those guys who are always clean all the time, you have no work ethic. It's impossible to always be clean all the time. Do you know how much energy... You could miss out on a genius idea in that 20 minutes you went to shower for the 4th time. People my size got to shower 4 times a day. If you've always got a sick fade and you always got to... You're a to me. Right? Like, who here, when you guys go to work for days without sleep and you get a lot done. And you, in 3 days, you're supposed to shower 10 times because your work is hard, but you only get to shower like 4 times, 3 times. Yeah, that's what a millionaire does. No one... and people are like, well, it only takes 10 minutes to shower. It's not that. It's that you might lose your energy in that shower. Like Floyd Mayweather said the best... I still remember when I became a fan of Floyd. He said, when I was young, I used to go for a run in my jeans because I was worried by the time I go home and switch to my sweatpants that I'll lose the fire. And I'm like, here's a world champ, the greatest of all time, saying that he loses the inspiration to work. And he outworks everyone. But he's honest with us. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it should be. You know, go run your brains out on wearing jeans. Same with working hard. Now, I don't think you should be around a lot of people if you're like sweating and always like dirty. That's disgusting. Right? But that's why I've always had hoodie, no nice clothes, just sweat through all the this kind of stuff. And make as much money as you can. Because I'll say this, man. Money is freedom. Anyone who says otherwise is telling you it's not true because they came from money. But ask anyone in this chat who was broke and then over 450, 500, 600,000 a year, something really impressive. Not that... nothing lower because that's pathetic. I don't know why the internet and Reddit talks about making 200K a year is reasonable for a 25-year-old. What? We're talking about these 25-year-olds who are on the internet, who make money on their little computer. If you're making 200,000 a year and you think that's a lot at 25 and your job is the internet, yo, what the f? You're making peanuts, bro. I know 12-year-olds now. That sounds weird. I've seen those Minecrafter guys make 10 million a month on Minecraft. How the f are you satisfied with that? But they say that at $200,000 a year. No, what was it? Was it 200,000? Yeah, at $200,000 a year. No matter how much more you make than that, money stops buying you happiness at around 200,000 a year. That's where money stops. And I'm like, what? Yeah, the research shows that after was it 75K? No way it's that low. That's like a firefighter. It's 75. After the studies show, after 75K, no amount of money you make can affect your happiness. That's gotta be the biggest lie I've ever heard. Who buys that? Students, if you're making 75K a year, you can never tell your boss, I am a lover. You can never say like jokes like that. Like, what are you talking about? How's that happiness? Happiness is radical freedom. And that doesn't mean doing whatever you want. It means you can. That's just sad that you guys cap it at 75K because you read it on a study. That's crazy. What do you know about Gypsy and HD? They backed off as soon as you started calling them out. Look, man, I know they backed down, but let's be real. What the hell am I doing getting it on with feds? Like, why am I beefing feds? Like, that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, now I know why everyone in the dissident right didn't respond to these guys. Like, I was the only one? Oh, because you're not supposed to be feds. That's the first time I was like, oh shit, what the f am I doing? That's like beefing a Twitch admin, you know? Kept thinking, I'm like, how come Nick and nobody likes these guys, but how come no one responded to these guys? How come I was the only one? And then I realized, I'm like, oh shit, they would have just left me alone, and now they're gonna do their fed ops on my channels and shit. Like, right? Like, this is the argument. I went to jail, so I'm not a fed. What the bro? All the snitches are from jail. What the hell? How did you get out, bro? I went to jail, so I'm not a fed. That's the worst argument I've ever heard in my life, man. Like, Zherka's never around cops. You can't link me. You can't say I'm CIA. I'm a dumb. I can't be CIA. I'm just total dumbass, right? I'm just can't be on. They can't work with the feds. It's got to be intelligent people like those guys. I knew something was up with that HD guy as soon as I saw him doing too much, right? Where it's like, if you really like Hitler, then you like you like to move intelligent, right? You like to move like to advance positions and win, you know? If you really like Hitler, you like an organized kind of psyop, I guess. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I saw some crazy clips, and you know, I left it alone. I didn't say shit. And the cringiest clip was the Gypsy guy saying, I don't know who Zherka is. There's clips of him attacking me months ago that you guys are sending me. I'm like, months ago he's talking about me? Months and months ago? And I'm like, I didn't say shit because I'm like, if someone's content is cringe, I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I don't like that cringe feeling unless it's like a nerd getting, you know, like one of those Nick versus that nerd from Jubilee or whatever. That's funny. But if it's like a grown-ass man in a small apartment getting donations for Omegle, like, I'm not going to watch much of it. The IRL stuff I did watch, right? The Mud Shark, the stuff like that. And then when I saw all the, like, club stuff, I got really grossed out. I was like, whoa, is this to make the whole movement look like what a perfect psyop is to get a dude who goes to clubs? That really bothered me. I was like, how come no one called this out? Like, you know, that's a ticking time bomb for every channel then. Like, any liberal could just go live and say, Zherka and these guys go to whole clubs, and, you know? So I was like, whoa, I want to be distant from this. That's why I said, dude's a fed. I didn't make a video on it. I just said it, like, for my guys watching. I'm like, guys, you're going to be a fan of this guy. You're going to think it's funny. And then, boom, they're going to drop the BuzzFeed party videos where he's partying with those BuzzFeed homies. And then you're going to look like a home. You're going to make me look bad. So that's why I said that. And then I got all this backlash. And then all that backlash from the same names attacking me turned to love. Hey Zherka, sorry man, I was wrong. Those guys are home. And I'm like, don't come back to me, bro. If you get psyop that easily, I don't even research that much. I know better, right? I didn't even do that much. You don't even have to do that much research. It's in the comment section. And people are like, well, why can't you forgive it? And I don't really forgive the home stuff, guys. It's like, bro, I don't hate anyone, but if they attach their home past to my channel, that really bothers me. It's like, what did I do to you, bro? What did I do to you? I helped you, if anything. If I reacted to it right now, right, I would be helping him. So yeah, and then yeah, they got quiet after I did that hit piece. It was like a small hit piece, but really it's more like, did I do a hit piece or did I just repost his past? You know what I mean? And yeah, I kind of do regret it because I'm thinking like, you know, people love winning on the internet. Like, oh, Zherka destroyed them. But if you think about it, why would anyone talk to feds? Like, these people put you in jail for words. For words, man. They'll complicate your whole stay in the U.S. It's kind of dumb to beef with feds because they have like the ultimate Exodia card. They can just, you know, they can just talk to the cops and be free, I guess. I can't do that because I'm not a cop. You will never win internet beef after the Trump incident. One in the chat if I won. One in the chat if I won. One in the chat if we're here to stay and we're winners. We're not in dudes going to home clubs for literally 8-hour streams. Like, nobody caught that. No, I had hope for Gypsy when I saw him do the gun thing. When he did that bang and it said the N-word. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. And then when he did it after like 100 times and some of the black guys didn't even laugh or get uncomfortable, and then Gypsy got uncomfortable because his one joke didn't work. And I'm like, oh my God, these performative, I gotta put on Joker makeup and these performative guys. If you're the performative guy that you go all out, you're like a Fuzi type, then at least have something else. Like, one joke is not enough. That's like low IQ. Yeah, no, this is as complicated as this was. This is still the best year of my life when I think of, man, making this much not working is because I got so many of you guys saying it's not gonna last. No, it's not gonna last. It's not. Oh, man, were you guys wrong? But when you think of how many headaches I got this year, it does feel like a dragon bit us, bro. That's up. But comparing it to last year we had to fly to 5 different states for 5 different podcasts for a fraction of what we're making now. And now we're not flying anywhere. Like, we're actually just enjoying the vacations now. Anyways, yeah, watch out on your dragon year, boys. Why did Aiden Ross say Sneeko ditched you? I don't remember. It's because he was supposed to come to Turkey, but I'm kind of glad he didn't come because you can't go outside with once they do your hair. So it would have been just me in a hotel and Sneeko alone. You know? I didn't know that until they're like, hey, you can't even be in the sun for 5 minutes. I'm like, why? What the? They're like, you should probably go home and heal that. But I don't mind because there's this weird thing that happens where I forget how much stupid shit I do. Like, bro, Sneeko drove 8 hours to come chill with me. And within one stream in the morning, I wake him up and I say, yo, bro, I'm leaving. And I went with my dad another 8 hours down south. And he's just like, what the f? And Sneeko's such a nice guy. He doesn't actually tell me, like, what the f, bro. He just, like, went back to sleep and was pissed for a week. And, yeah. But, you know, I had to go get those clothes, get that wedding done, and now we can go nuts for the rest of our lives. We can go crazy. Why'd you even do the transplant? Because I got a lot of messages saying, bro, because I said I'll just do it in Texas for like $20,000. I don't really care about the money. And they're like, it's not about the money, bro. It's that the ones in Turkey are better. And I've never even watched those videos. I didn't even watch a hair transplant video. I just saw you guys saying MGK went from Vegeta to better hair. So yeah, I watched the videos after I did it, and I'm like, holy shit, the technology is wild. Because there was dudes in that clinic who were completely bald from front to back, and then they, in the video, if you watch the videos, they get the whole hair back, and I'm like, whoa. I had no idea that, I thought it was like a scam. I thought hair transplants were for people who don't need it, like me. I didn't know that they work for bald people too, but dude, go check it out. And they still took a lot of money from me. I'm not gonna lie, because apparently they pay you by graph and not the hours, and so I got really screwed there. So I might have to ask them what the. Your hairline's still too high. You're getting scammed. No, bro. I said I want a realistic look. I want to look like myself. I don't want to look like some Korean. I don't want to look like a 20-year-old kid. And yeah. Like, I already... Look, I'm going from here... Wait. Here to 30... Now we have 35% more density. So it's going to look a lot different. Apparently. But... No, I'm happy, bro. If you grew up with Dragon Ball, you know that hair is big. So... Because I said, I'm like, yo, what if I did another transplant on top of this one? And they're like, there's no more room. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, there's no more room on your head. And I'm like, can't you just work around it? They're like, that's not how it works. So basically, they don't just take out the hair. They take out the skin from your scalp. Like a plant. Yeah. And then they just make a hole and put that skin inside until it heals. Because if they just pulled the hair would die. And I found this out after the surgery. I'm like, whoa, it's actually pretty intense. I didn't know it's this invasive. And then your head's like on fire. Like, it feels like it's on fire for like a week. And the hardest part I had was like, bro, I've never shaved my head. I was like, what the f, bro? Like, yo, I'm all about not looking good, because I really sometimes don't give a f, but like, I'm all about looking at least mid. And then when they shaved my head in front of the mirror, it was this like spiritual feeling of I'm still a stud. Like, the nurse was like on my scalp. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I did this on her just. The bad thing is that they're like, yo, you gotta sleep on your back. And I said, that, I'll sleep how I want. And they're like, don't, because I mean, I'm healing faster than everyone else in that fucking clinic that I met. There's like 50 dudes. The first thing the dude tells me is, hey, you're a YouTuber? We had Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate here. And I'm like, that's not good. Why are you telling me that? I don't want to spend my money here now. Like, you're telling me, we've had a lot of bald guys. We've worked with a lot of bald people. And they're still bald. That's all I heard. And so I'm like, what? Tristan's hair is horrific, but... Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. But then when I found out that I was in the best clinic on earth, then I felt better. And I saw all the other results, and there was like 21-year-old guys there. I felt so bad for them. I'm like, bro, who in chat is 21 and lost their hair? Because I'm telling you right now, if that's you, you have to be a millionaire ASAP, bro. You have to just let go of the hair thing and put it into the money thing. You have to. Because that's a cruel world, bro. What did you do in a past life? First, let's scroll Twitter, because I realized I'm the only streamer who, when I do this, it's actually good content. My Twitter is banging. Like, one in the chat if my Twitter is hilarious as f. We can actually go all the way down from my Twitter. Okay, this is the wedding. And really what we're focusing on here is the hairline, okay? That's what we're focusing on. So it's not bad. For the internet, it's horrible. I guess the internet hates it. You guys been messaging me for so long. I'm like, yo, you guys are some insecure homo, bro. It's not that bad. I look loaded, though. I look really drunk here. Okay. Gary. Did Gary get banned on Twitter again? Okay. What's this?
$3. No cap, my name would be an interesting couple and W Zherka.
W Zherka? Why was Zherka involved in
Bro, I always forget how every streamer that goes live. Bro, I could be at 100. When I was at 100 viewers, XQC, S-Fan, all those guys on Twitch, their TTS, Mizkif, there always would be something Zherka. And when I would check who said it, it's like some guy who doesn't even watch me that much. But there's always this like Zherka meme where it's like, let's make the streamer uncomfortable by mentioning Zherka. I don't know why that meme exists. I thought it was a Twitch thing. It happens everywhere, bro. Like you guys are. I don't think it's even you guys. I think that guy just trying to get under Fuzi's skin, really.
in that chat?
Did you do something with AC7? When did I say that? I didn't say that.
Him thinking I would like him is crazy, actually.
I didn't know the lore. That's what I'm asking you.
There is no lore.
Did you just stream with Zherka?
I've been around Zherka streaming, yeah. Zherka, hi.
Women so much, bro. Because in my head, I'm always in the driver's seat when I watch clips like this. People are like, yeah, but the clip's about you. Yeah, if I watch a boy-girl clip, I always think that I'm Fuzi when I watch the clip, so I'm actually mad. You know what I mean? Like, in my head, I'm mad that she said that. Like, I want to just...
There is no lore.
Did you just stream with Zherka?
I've been around Zherka streaming, yeah. Zherka has game. Clearly.
Wait, what do you mean
Zherka
clearly?
has game.
Why clearly?
Why? What do you mean? He gets girls.
But why?
And he's cute. Zherka's cute.
Did you and Zherka have a thing?
No.
That's cat.
Yo, I'm the streamer's hero.
We've never even had a thing at all.
Yeah,
I swear. Why? You think I did, huh?
I didn't say nothing.
Is Zherka watching right now?
He's looking at the car. He's like, please, Lord. They're so fucking evil, bro. How bitches are twisted. He's looking at the car. Was Zherka here? Is he in the trunk? Yo, this is that fun. Yo, I'm literally making memes about it. And love me. Maybe you should buy my program and see if I'm a scammer, mother. Oh, that looks twisted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you guys hit this?
Watching?
Are you watching? She's talking to air. You're talking to in air. Look at that. If they have claws like that, don't mess with them. But like, that's like from those. I'll take those dragons. You don't have to. That's like hard mode.
Should we call him? Are you friends with him? You're not friends with him, are you?
Oh, damn.
I didn't say nothing.
I swear. Why? You think I did, huh?
I didn't say nothing.
God.
Is Zherka watching right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Zherka, are you watching?
Yeah, I
Call
don't
him.
know.
Are you friends with him?
He's about to Arab slap. He's about to go from Yusuf to Fuzi too.
You're not friends with him, are you?
You got his. You
Should look at her realizing. Oh, you guys hate each other.
got his number.
I do.
Yeah, so you call him.
Let's call him right now. Are you friends? You're not even friends, are you?
No, he's like my best friend.
Are you being serious?
He wants to stab me, bro. He's like one of my best friends. I would be Fuzi's best friend as long as we never meet in person. Right? Because I'm like those guys where it's like if Fuzi's going manic, I can't do that thing where I go, hey, guys, stop. Because I don't want to look like a...
Where is he at right now? Is he in? Is he in?
What up, Kuva? Best stream ever? Let's go. Man, girls really test men. He's about to just... Yo, this is what's happening, yo. He's about to, like, run this car off of... And she's sitting there smiling, thinking, like, maybe they're not homies. Maybe I can do... Why did I search up black people? Am I actually racist? Okay. Because I saw that, I'm like, oh, I leaked the tab. I might as well open it. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. But, yeah, look at this, chat. We gotta check out that new game, dude. What's the viewer count, bro? Are the boys in here? I know we went live at the wrong time, but, dude, there better be a bunch of people in here. Yo, bro, I used to actually pick up every in the US without even getting my neck shaved. Look how twisted I look and sweaty and dirty, and like I feel bad for dudes who try hard and have like sick fades and do everything correct and they lose to these cavemen.
Look at them laugh. She wants her kid to look
You're
like
a
me.
handsome man. You're a handsome man.
You want your son to look like me.
I don't want him to look like
These aggressive masculine types, you always have to beat them.
Let
you.
me
I
Like verbally, I mean.
like my man to
inside
be.
of you without a
Get the
condom.
out of my face.
Check this out. Chat. Never use a condom with women like this. The feisty ones get the electricity. When there's electricity, your kid becomes a professional boxer and shit.
Man, that's such a good game, bro. It can recover when I'm blasted drunk, sweaty. That's wild.
My pleasure. Says, Sally talk about how you almost Zherka.
A lot of people are like, how come all your game is recovery game? That's hot and cold. That when it gets hot, you have to recover and go cold. When it gets cold, that's all it is. And people are like, hot means the offensive part. You could be cold and offensive. Right? It's the energy. It's not the words.
My pleasure. Says, Sally talk about how you almost Zherka.
Yeah, here's how you can word it like this. Like, you can still be direct and dismissive hot or direct and dismissive cold. The words you have to remember in your head when you're talking these is, am I being direct? That's what every one of these guys talk about, like direct gaming. No, it's am I being direct and not? Am I being direct then dismissive, then direct then this? That's all we want to see in their emotions. They're not like men at all.
My pleasure. Says, Sally talk about how you almost Zherka.
Oh my god.
Hesed says,
What? You want to leave the room for that one? Wait, did you?
Ashley.
No.
Oh. What the fuck? I don't even know what to say.
Roseanne says, get ready for the $5 deal.
I feel bad for these millionaires, bro. They're never unbanning me. Like they're like, this guy. Every wants this guy.
Josephia says, "What's good in a
What a weird thing to have, bro. Everyone's got a talent. My talent is this. This is the worst talent to have. Yo, check it out, chat. Do you guys want to do 5 more hours? Check this out. No, she's cool. I talked to this girl and yeah, she's not an asshole. She's cool. Celine is cool. Look at this guy in the chair. God bless his soul, but he looks like he's going through a tunnel at light speed. Like,
good.
If we're truly spinning at 66,600 miles per hour...
666? That's what you believe? Really? You Christians who believe in a globe? You know what's even sadder is how many groypers... a lot of groypers are flat earthers. I love them. Right? Like, immediately we clicked. But my Dark Maga loved them. But there's a lot of groypers that they're not globalists. They don't believe in the globe, but they don't want to talk about it. They go, no, that makes us look bad. And I'm like, really? Deepening someone's bond with their creator makes your movement look bad?
While also circling around the sun, while also our entire galaxy is apparently like getting thrown through space at all times. Why does Polaris never ever move? Every other star moves except Polaris. Many biblical theories think that Polaris is actually God's throne room, and I'm about to blow your mind. But this is artwork of what we think God's throne room looks like. Pay attention to the green here, and it says in scripture that his throne room was like emerald crystal. Now let's watch.
If you've ever had a psychedelic experience, and that doesn't mean from drugs, you can have it in many different ways. Yeah, you'll see that. You'll see that. Very different, though. More like fractals. You'll see different patterns. It's called eagle vision, if you've ever had this, where... Because, you know, these guys who accuse me of, like, this sounds like Gnosticism and stuff. If you've never had a direct spiritual experience, just wait till you're, like, 28, 29. You go through some shit. You will. right? It'll usually be through a dream or a vision or even a daydream that's very vivid. For some people, it's like at the peak of exhaustion when they're doing something. For some people, it's at the peak of bad news. It's different for everyone how the valve releases. But when you see it, it's called ego vision, and you pretty much see the river of time, and you see the future and the past from an ego's point of view, right? Where you're seeing both sides. And then it all gets taken from you like a dream when you wake from it. But if you have 1 second of that vision, bro, you have infinite, for the rest of your life, you have confidence to keep moving forward. And I feel so bad that people burn themselves out with their spirit. These are spiritual junkies that they go for unearned wisdom and they just take shrooms and shit to try and see it. And that never ends up right. Because you got to remember that in the ancient mystery temples, when they would, for the sacraments and for the shrooms and the mixtures and the psychedelics they would take, and they level you up as they go, they were talking about sacred geometry and all sorts of stuff that prepped you for these kind of visions. Nowadays, you're just doing it with some junk on a couch. You're about the unearned wisdom is the darkest road you could take. That's why I hate people that take psychedelics and stuff, But I'm saying you guys, a lot of you guys, like I remember I talked about this and people don't realize. By the time you guys are young, by the time you guys are 28, you're gonna have a mystical experience for sure. It's gonna happen to you. Like that's a long time on Earth to not have it. And there's certain colors you're gonna see and shit. And I'm making the argument that the Bible's always right. Like you'll always go back to the sad thing is that there are people who have seen a globe Earth through their psychedelic experiences. That's how I know they're not genuine. These are dark experiences they're having. Right? Your brain should be prepped with the truth before you bend it and warp it in your head. Let's go.
Does anyone remember the natural phenomena that occurs around the North Pole? This blew my mind. Look at the colors.
I can also kind of debunk her too, where there's a lot of texts that say that the devil's in the north. But I'm just saying.
Of the Northern Lights, the throne room.
I don't want to be those Christians who, like, anyone know what I'm saying here? Have you noticed most Christians, they find everything satanic? Like, what is up with that? I think that the biggest turnoff from Christianity is the spirit of the times, and the spirit of the times is atheist. And so it makes every Christian actually not believe it, and they leak it when they talk by calling everything satanic, right? Like, I've had Christians tell me that girls who play with crystals are satanic. And I'm like, do you know that the dude who was highest level on this crystal magician stuff, do you know Sneeko's Sneeko's the who said girls who play with crystals are satanic. This is how you are. The dude who knows more about crystal technology and all that kind of stuff, that occult stuff, the dude who knew the most of it, the name I'm forgetting right now, but just Google it, he invented these computer chips that you use every day. Computers are made with these crystal technology. So the girl playing with the crystals in the bedroom is the same as you playing on your computer. That's why it's like, I hate when people are like, if you say, no, she's satanic, it's like infinite license for you to stay on your computer all day. No, my dude. Look how the computer technology was made. Look at, your phone has a bitten apple. So don't point to some playing with crystals, because as soon as you do that, Christians start to run away from their own faith. They go, wait a minute, a crystal in my room is making me evil? Like, bro, get the fuck away from that stupid logic. Okay, so the hair is coming out like it's like a lot of people want a straight hairline. I'm like, bro, you guys are gay, bro. Like, I'm an artist. I draw bald men all the time. This is the hairline I've always drawn, where it's like, it's still, you still look your age, God, this hairline's so, I didn't even realize my hairline's that fucked up, but it's so, look how liquid that is. That is actually liquid. Like, it's gonna look like this, but 35% more dense in the front, which is, I kind of like my big bald head, but we gotta get rid of this. We gotta just grow it out. And they're gonna trauma break. The hairs are gonna trauma break, so this is gonna grow slower than the rest. It takes 6 months, unfortunately, but I know how to speed run growing hair. I'm one of those super responders to Rogaine, minoxidil. Bro, I still remember when I took minoxidil, everyone in my family is like, how the f did those random cracked out spots in your head fully heal? And I'm like, bro, I don't know why people say it doesn't work. That stuff makes my head itchy with just all the blood. My heart starts racing. It's just a foam too. And I don't know if I should take finasteride like those beta males like Hassan Piker. Nothing will ruin me, but should I? Because apparently in like a month of finasteride, your hairs are even more. Like if you guys, do you guys want to see the ultimate Super Saiyan hairstyle? And I'll add finasteride to the mix because I know Derek, more plates, more dates. Shout out Derek, man. Best friend I've ever had. I know he wants to see it. Because I said I would do finasteride. I never did for 5 years, and now's my chance. Just little 6 months of finasteride, bro. Finasteride doesn't make you whole, bro. I was taking dutasteride that kills 97 or 95% of DHT that's like for cancer. I was taking that when I was doing athletic and I was just aggressive. I was fine. I was athletic. It's all in your head, bro. Yeah, you got a hair transplant on your enemy year. Bro, this is the best year of my life. You actually believe that shit? Some of you guys are schizophrenic. Like, every prediction numerologist made went completely wrong. Remember they said that you'll have to stream because you won't make money. The f*** are you talking about? They said all sorts of other stuff. They said in your enemy year, so-and-so won't want to work with you. And all this stupid shit. And they got everything wrong. My predictions were right. I knew exactly what was going to happen because all is mine, baby. I know all is mine. You guys are actually reading. Right? Numerology is good for like scoping someone out if it's accurate. If it's not, then let go of it. But yeah, you guys, some of you guys are right. Oh, yo, here's female nature. This is something you should pin.
Speaking. Oh, I don't know. Talk that.
Bro, you were shilling that hard. No, I wasn't. I talk about numerology right now. The same way I'll always talk about it. But I've never gone live and said you can't get a pedicure on your enemy year because your nails will grow cancer. Like, this is not numerology. This is right? And do you remember, I didn't even touch numerology for like 4 or 5 months until I did some audiobooks and Pythagoras. And I really got down to it. I don't do numerology like these who think you can't take a shit on your enemy year because you'll get a cancer. These guys are... Oh yeah, this is the first time I jumped out of my seat and said, I told you, to no one in the room. Because I thought chat was watching. For years I said this, Elon Musk is not a genius. He's a fraud. And he's cool sometimes. I like him, that, my dad likes him, whatever, the boomers like him. But he's a fraud. He's not Pythagoras. He's not Jordan Peterson. These guys are not intelligent. He has autism. That's why he started jumping and doing
Danny donated $5. You need to make a couple of changes to our stream because you have so much potential to take over.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be a streamer because, guys, like, let's be real. This shit's hard, man. This job is harder than construction. I work construction. This is way harder. Yeah. I don't know why these guys flex this. He's like laughing at me. Like, I made $4,000 posting your clips. I'm like, okay. Bro, anyone who makes money is not going to be mad at that. Like, go make your money. Oh, this is brilliant.
I mean, there is an actual kill list. There always has been. Eisenhower called his assassination program health alteration. I mean, literally in the declassified documents, you see it. He had a health alteration committee. Kennedy had an executive action committee. Guess what Reagan's was called? Preemptive neutralization. I interviewed a guy named John Rizzo, who's a decades-long CIA attorney. He explained to me how a presidential finding, also called a memorandum of notification, works, that gives the president the authority to put an individual on the list. That job is then given to the CIA paramilitary army, an operator, or their assassins, because the CIA works under a code called Title 50, so it makes it legal, whereas the Defense Department works under what's called Title 10. Now, their rules of engagement are totally different. The misnomer is like, oh, the SEALs killed bin Laden. They were SEALs trained, but that was a CIA mission, because Pakistan is a sovereign nation, and the military can't people in countries we're not at war with. So those guys all became essentially CIA operators for the night. And if you look at photographs, as I have seen, you'll notice that they have no markings on their outfits. So that if the job went south, it'd be like, I don't know who these guys are. We're in 134 countries doing Title 50 operations. Think about that. Who wants that to be kept secret?
Think about this. Zherka, I'm lost more than ever. What should I do? There's nothing you can do. You're stuck in your ways. You're mechanically designed to fail in life until you go out in the real world and something happens to you. You get it? Something has to happen to you. Nothing will ever happen if you just stay at home. Nothing. Okay, well, the news of today is Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty has almost died, chat. We're halfway there. Jack Doherty. This kid is... He's permanently banned. Look at his face. In the arms of an angel. Look, I heard Jack Doherty's mom commented, stop the clickbait. And she got excited. Okay. What do they do now? Like, they fell off hard, huh? Like, this kid cannot crack view. If he sits in front of a camera alone, he gets 200 viewers. Like, I shit on this kid. That's the crazy thing about leaving YouTube to do pimp content, is that you can never return.
Oh! No! No! No!
You just see God do this to his car. God's just teasing us.
David donated $5.
Yeah.
Have you ever practiced lucid dreaming? And do you think dream analysis is important?
Yeah, I've been doing it for years. And people don't realize how easy it is. Lucid dreaming is stupid though, but dream analysis, because you'll get there. You don't have to look at your hands, and that's stupid. But dream analysis, people don't realize that you could draw one symbol that brings back your whole dream. It takes 1 second to have a notebook next to you. But as soon as you wake up in that halfway state, you have like literally 60 seconds before that dream goes away. Because in the esoteric world, how this works is when you're dreaming, you're setting up let's say your first hour of dreaming, your second hour, what do you mean botted? I'm the only streamer who's never been botted. What the f are you talking about? I'm just like that, bro. I'm just like that. People like my shit. Go on my Twitter. But check this out. Let's say you have 12 hours a day you're awake. For those 12 hours, you have 12 things you have to do that you promised yourself you'd do when you were in dream state. And you have to forget all those things. You have to. The only way you can actually remember this stuff is working on yourself, inward, right? So inward meditation and then outward manifestation of what you want. You already do it, but you do it in a sporadic up way. And you have to know thyself. Never forget that for all of human history, the thing everything forgot is God spoke. God speaks through visions and dreams. That's why it's so important. It's so important you know thyself. So how does this work?
Holy
footage is different.
Holy
how does he not know that McLarens are like this? This is what they're known for, right? That they can get slippery, especially if you're one-handing it in rain.
Oh, Michael.
Michael.
Are you okay? Holy f. Oh my god, bro. My whole... Bro, my whole car, bro. No way. Oh my gosh.
Okay, bro. It's just a car.
There's no...
My rental, no. He gets so jumpy if you mention their rentals. Like, well, what about you, Zherka?
Still here.
I didn't rent.
Do you have your film on that?
I get proud. When I rent something, I'm proud. I'm like, yeah, I'm renting, bro. I'm proud of it.
Phone too. No.
Yeah, he's being canceled hard for this, huh?